Hey besties, so what I'm working on today is Dollar Tree cutting boards, and I'm going to be adding backing to them with sublimation. So these are the images that I'm going to be using. I have them both set for 8 by 8 inches, and I'm going to just print them and then cut around them with scissors. I am going to be using Oracal 651, the matte Oracal 651, not the glossy. So when you order it or pick it up, just make sure it is the matte Oracal 651. I'm going to be using my heat press at 400 degrees, and I'm going to be using Abe Sub paper in Cosmos ink. Okay, and we'll go through some of those, and I'll also list them down below in the description box. And also download Silhouette Studios and do the same thing. You do not have to have a silhouette in order to download Silhouette Studios, so it will allow you to do the same thing and print through that software, similar to like a Microsoft Word or that type of thing. Not going to mirror this. This is going to print just like this. No mirroring, no nothing. I'm going to go here to File and go to Print. So I have set mine up to print on the Workforce 7720. I'm going to print on Super B paper. That's 13 by 19 inches, as you can see here. Put that it's going to go in the rear tray. There's no place to put it in the front of the printer, so it's going to go on the rear tray. Photo matte paper at best quality. Okay, and then you'll see here, and you can move this around on your paper as well. And I'll go to print. Okay, so I got these cutting boards from Dollar Tree. And all I'm going to do is remove the plastic, and then I am going to remove these sticky pieces right here. I'm just putting them on something sticky, not something like paper. So if you decide to buy these, you'll know which side is the top, and it's like a textured side. The bottom part is like smooth. That's the side you want to put your Oracal 651 on. So you don't really have to worry about the bubbles. Like I said, if you want to make sure it's super smooth, just pull it back like that, and then go like that. All right, so my piece of parchment paper on the bottom, my picture, again, you want it right side, you do not want a mirror. Like that. Okay, another piece of parchment paper and my Teflon sheet. I'm gonna leave it on 45-second increments so that we can check it every minute or so. All right, this is our first press. Okay, can't really see anything. We'll go for the second. This is our second. All right, so we can see it better now. I'm gonna cover it again and press some more. All right, let's see what we got So that looks pretty good, actually. All right, I'm going to put on my glove, and I'm going to put this someplace cool. And it has to rest for like 10 minutes. Okay, see the back? All right, so it's actually been about 14 minutes since, and it's still warm, but we can touch it without gloves. And I'm gonna just peel this back. So that is pretty much it for that. You don't have to seal it or anything. It can be washed and dried. I'm gonna go ahead and put back on my little bumpers for the bottom. There it is. You can always do, you know, these for the kitchen. I'm just doing these for my kids' room so they could put their cups and stuff on them. Okay, and this is my daughter's. I just cleaned it because she has had it in her room for a few days. And she got like some slime or something stuck on it. And I'm just cleaning it off. And there you go. It's gonna dry, and then the picture will be exactly the same. Okay, so the things that I use for this project is the Oracal 651. As you can see here, this is how mine cut out. You need the matte, not the glossy, just the matte Oracal 651. I did cut this out with my Cricut, but it is not necessary for this project. You can simply measure out your area and then trim the rest off. Just kind of like how you've seen, because these are 7.75 inches, I believe, and I just cut an 8-inch square. The other thing is you'll need some type of sublimation paper. I used a sub on mine. I'm not sure if it works with copy paper. I can try it probably later on today and see how that comes out. And then any type of tempered glass, something that would be used in the kitchen or something that does take high levels of heat would probably work just fine on this. I've seen some cutting boards on like Amazon and another sublimation site that they go for before, you know, it's just set up for you to press, and they're like $15 each. So, I mean, this is a really good deal. Personally, for my kitchen, I can't see using them just because of the size, but if my kids were gonna help me in the kitchen, then, you know, these would be perfect for them. Outside of that, the heat press, you need something that goes up to 400 degrees. The easy press should work perfectly fine. Again, that's not something that I tried either, so maybe I'll try it later on today with the easy press and copy paper and see how that turns out. But overall, really great project, I think, for inexpensive. If you already have sublimation and, you know, and a heat press, then this is gonna cost you about $1 to do. And this one, I did, I think, go about 3 or 4 45-second increments. And then this one, just because I guess it's light, it's almost the color of the cutting board itself, I think I went a little bit longer, probably like 5 or 6 increments of 45 seconds. So I just kind of like to see the process instead of just putting it on for 5 minutes by itself and not, you know, not touching it. So I just did 45 seconds. But, you know, like I said, overall, great project. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down below in the comments. I thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.